If you're sick of getting absolutely cooked in the market, always getting stomped out, well, you need to watch this video. Welcome to Swing Trader Weekly. My name is Fous. I've been trading for 20 years. In today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how I made $90,000 by identifying where all retail traders are going to be in max pain and using that to my advantage and turning that into opportunity. Beginning traders tend to try to predict where price will go. That is not what pro traders do. Pro traders use if-then statements, identifying key levels of demand and supply and only reacting when price gets into those zones. This allows us to set traps where the market comes to us and we stop chasing the market. So that's what we're gonna look at today. Analyze how I made close to $100,000 shorting Bitcoin and silver, and also what's gonna happen next in the market. This is Swing Trader Weekly. Subscribe right now. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's just start off with proof in the pudding. All right, how about this? $43,000 on Bitcoin short, $37,000 on silver short, and a $20,000 long on BTC. Okay, that is what I'm fucking talking about. P&L for the last 30 days, $93,000, 426. Okay, this is Blowfin. This is who I trade with. If you want to trade with them, 5K and sign up bonuses, link below. But let's just get into the analysis of how this all got into fruition in the first place. Okay, let's just rewind back to quantum analysis, of which we can see here, January 13th. And like I said before, as a pro trader, I like to look for if-then statements. I like to look where people are gonna get screwed in some sort of situation and how can I turn that into a profitable situation. You have to remember, 95% of retail traders are always making the wrong decision, always trying to guess where price goes, and always are getting stopped out, okay? And when they're getting stopped out, that tends to be where price reverses, and that's what I like to take advantage of. So you can see here, January 13th, I said, see anything similar? What we're gonna be looking for is a revival breakout to the upside and then a complete fake out and crash. Why? Because we saw the same exact thing happen last time around. We also knew that we had broken the 50-day moving average. This is a 50-day moving average also in the daily chart, which is part of my Armageddon signal for the crypto market cycle. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. What happened next? Bitcoin absolutely got clobbered. You can see here under the trade alerts tab inside the quantum cipher group, we can see short Bitcoin 1.5% with the option to scale in an additional 1.5%. That was on January 19th. And as we were a little bit late, because by the time this opened, this has collapsed like within like 15 minutes, I had woken up, it had already waited. The key thing here was that I was waiting for traders who are all buying this dip, okay? I was waiting for them to get in a position where they're all going to be fucked, because everyone that had been buying in this triangle revival pattern breakout that were hoping that this was the move that they're all waiting for, what happened? Boom, as soon as that it closed below, then we are confirmed that everyone here is fucked and scared. And that's going to create a cascading effect to see a lot of price movement to the downside. So what I do, I got short, we consolidated, and then I added, here you can see me scaling in as price went up. And then I added another percentage here as we were bear flagging, waiting for this to be pushed down. Okay, so these are all things that I try to look for. I understood that when you look at price action and you look at the past, you have an idea of how the entire neural network of all traders reacted in that situation. Okay, so when we look at that on price, look at what happened here. This thing just absolutely collapsed, smoked everyone under these lows, and now we're in a position where price is just sitting here. So what is next for Bitcoin? We'll also get into the silver short trade as well, and where I think silver is going next. But let's just talk about where we are. Bitcoin is technically, yes, in a potential buy zone right here. We are now sweep the lows into daily demand. We are now in bearish market structure in this descending channel, of which right now, we haven't reached the lower end of this channel area, but once we sweep lows, that's typically an area where you can buy the dip. And we might actually see these lows hold, and where would be the profit targets for that would probably be up into this daily supply zone, or even if we look at the weekly zone here, potentially all the way up in between 89,000 and 98,000. At that point, we are still in bearish market structure. So a bounce into that zone is actually going to be looked at as a potential shorting opportunity for then this low here at about 75,000 to be swept again and then push all the way down into the potential weekly demand between 69,000 and 59,000. Ultimately, monthly demand is where I would love to see price go, all the way down between 49,000 and 38,000. That is like my ultimate goal of where I would like to see Bitcoin go. Again, pro traders don't predict that we are going there. Pro traders look for if-then statements. If price gets into that zone, that's where I know that it's like, okay, I can bet big here. This is a premium optimum buying zone based on how I look at the markets, okay? When I try to predict if price would go there, I would fucking get cooked because I have no idea if it's gonna go there, okay? All I do is look for if-then statements in the market. So right now, if price got in this zone, that could potentially be a buying opportunity. I am currently not long because I just took advantage of this short. You can look at Ethereum, of which I think there is a little bit better buying opportunity on here. I would like to be getting into Ethereum if we crack below these lows. Okay, that's where I think would be a much better idea. There's also the weekly demand down in this zone here. So that's of course then a if-then statement. Right now, it is a potential long as these lows aren't swept. It already swept the lows, so we swept lows into demand. So that looks like an area where this could be a dip buying opportunity. It may flag here and actually see some sort of consolidation, then a pop to the upside back into daily supply. But right now, we have a low swept, low swept, low swept. We are in bearish market structure still. Until this high is actually swept, which is quite high above, we will remain in bearish market structure, okay? Because that is a swing high after this low is cooked. Now, if this came back up here and then created a new high, now if this came back up here into this level and then broke down here, these lows, now this would be the new high where we could potentially break out above. And then at that point, you can buy into a demand zone for the actual reversal. But right now we remain in bearish market structure. If we take a look at the silver chart, let's take a look at silver. Wow, wow, just fucking wow, okay? Taking a look at the trade alerts tab here on silver. Let's go into, there's me closing 20% of Bitcoin. This is me getting out of Bitcoin, scaling out between 85K to 75K as prices swept into those zones. Here's me saying short silver 2% on the breakout of ATH, breathing room up to 126.50, target retesting, demand of 90 to 105. TP, this is a high risk trade. Expect that price will probably push into 120 plus first before we actually see the reversal. Also, DXY is showing a huge bullish divergence after its major dump. So this was the screenshot that we took when we were looking at silver. Now let's just kind of break this down and why these actual price action levels worked. If we look at the daily chart here of silver, we had this big candle here where it faked everyone out, a huge, massive shooting star, okay? Now in that moment, that looks like a very topping candle, okay? But with such a high shooting star candle, okay? And not a big reversal, I didn't buy into that is the top. What I thought here now is that, again, using if-then statements, we know that a lot of people sold short here. We know that a lot of people are now in this position short because on the intraday chart, there was a massive pullback, a massive selling candle of people short. Now, what we can also know is that if price gets back above the level here, that's where everyone who is short here is going to get screwed. They're all going to get stopped out. They're going to get swept, and then price will probably go in the direction that they wanted to go in the first place. Okay, so that's exactly what happened. And I was waiting for price to move above that high, everyone gets swept, and then see a massive collapse because that's just the physics of parabolic moves. If you watch the previous videos from last week, I talk exactly about this, how this is going to see a major implosion. You just can't have a parabolic move like this without the leverage unwinding. And that's exactly what we took advantage of on this opportunity. It went way lower than my first initial profit target at $96 to $92, all the way down to the next level here. Now, at this point, I don't see any trade opportunity on silver other than a potential bounce, but we don't really have a key level to be selling into or a supply zone. For right now, silver is a no trade zone for me, but we can see here, Fous wins. There we go. I say, all right, boys and girls, silver trade closed, 38K profit. We can see me getting in here. We saw a first initial dump, pushing back to the upside on silver right there, reshorting, and then boom, as soon as it swept under $1, me covering that position for a nice big profit, $37,800, $23,000 on Bitcoin as of right then, because I hadn't closed the remaining half of the position. Bitcoin at the time, there was, I believe, still about 85K, and we swept as low as 75K. So amazing month, 93K for the last 30 days. And you can see I do this by being very selective in my trading. My wins are small, or my losses are small. My wins are large, and I took very, very few trades. Okay, there was basically those two trades, Bitcoin short, gold short, and I took 2 longs on Bitcoin earlier in the month, which was right here getting in right here for the push to the upside, getting out right there. We can see that here, 20K. And then there was like a 5 or 9K loss that I took for a quick scalp, looking for the intraday push here on BTC. I bought right in here, looking for a quick push up to here that I was in for a scalp, lost about 5K. And then I got short immediately as that confirmed the downside move, and then made $43,000 on that. So that's pretty much it for this month, guys. Swing Trader Weekly. As of right now, BTC is in a potential dip buying opportunity from here, about 78K, all the way back up into 86 into 90K. That is a potential buying opportunity. I'm not currently taking it, but I would maybe take a short if we got up into that zone for the eventual sweep below this 75K low and into this zone back down here. Ethereum, again, potential dip buying opportunity, but I would love to see these lows get swept, and then I would maybe be buying in here down below. Silver and gold, those are no trades for me. Already closed out. The move I was looking for was that massive collapse, taking advantage of all these fucking idiots that are buying into this. There were lines of people in New York City to be buying silver and gold. That is like the biggest telltale sign that this is fucking retarded and it's gonna collapse, because people off the street, just normies, are trying to now get in. How can you be so fucking stupid to be buying into this? How? Well, because you don't understand how the markets operate, okay? But I've been doing this for 20 years. I know exactly how the markets operate. And while it's difficult to time these things sometimes, I'm not a fucking savant that can predict this. I just know with 100% certainty that this is going to happen. Timing it is the difficult part about trading. And fortunately, we timed this to the T exactly perfectly. But anyways, guys, that is the wrap for Swing Trader Weekly. Hope you learned a few things. Again, inside the Quantum Cipher trading group, I give you all my trade alerts. I also have the Quantum Cipher report, of which I give you my exact trade plans for everything that I'm coming up, whether it be crypto, forex, futures, altcoins. Also, we have the Quantum Mentor chat. We have the Quantum Wins channel. You also get access to my trading view indicators, all my courses, all my programs inside of here. But anyways, also, if you want to get funded, Hydra Funding is our prop firm. We just launched our brand new website, and exclusively for people who watch this channel, you can get 50% off any trading plan at our site using the code FOUS50. If you want to join my mentorship program, links below. We also meet twice a month to do mentor calls. Anyways, Swing Trader Weekly, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.